National Passover is going down again this year, sundown, April 1st at 500 South Salisbury Street in Raleigh, North Carolina, at the downtown Shalom, Israel. And when I'm in Israel, I'm talking about the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. The Lord's 54th annual Passover is going down again this year, sundown, April 1st at 500 South Salisbury Street in Raleigh, North Carolina, at the downtown Convention Center. It's got enough room for all of them. The Lord's 54th annual Passover. Last year, brothers and sisters showed up from all over the world, dropped leadership garments and glorious apparel in order to serve the Most High Christ. Now, it's that time again. The man General Yohana is putting out the decree for all brothers and sisters to show up. Sundown, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us at the Sheraton in Raleigh, the hotel right downtown. It's at 421 South Salisbury. The Passover is right up the block at the convention center, literally within walking distance. Make sure you pull up. Make sure that you do your due diligence. Where you at? And they all live in. You understand? We have fun and advance on the preparation. Do not wait for the last minute to get your room. The Lord's 54th annual Passover, Saturday, April 1st, in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us there. ISUPK, under Commander General Yohana, will be hosting the Lord's 54th annual Passover in Raleigh, North Carolina, at the Downtown Convention Center. This is something that you do not want to miss. Make sure that y'all bring the entire family.
The Downtown Raleigh Convention Center. For Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Go to ISUPK.com to purchase your tickets today. $200 per every adult over the age of 17 years old.
Annual Passover, April 1st, is coming down to Raleigh, North Carolina. Commander General Yohana has done it again. You don't want to miss that. Pull yourself. Pull yourself.
Shalom, Israel. And when I mean Israel, I'm talking about the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. The Lord's 54th annual Passover is going down again this year, sundown, April 1st at 500 South Salisbury Street in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Convention Center. It's got enough room for all of us. The Lord's 54th annual Passover. Last year, brothers and sisters showed up from all over the world, rocking ancient garments and glorious apparel in order to serve the Most High Christ. Now, it's that time again. Commander General Yohana is putting out the decree for all brothers and sisters to show up. Sundown, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us at the Sheraton in Raleigh, the hotel right downtown. It's at 421 South Salisbury. The Passover is right up the block at the convention center. literally within walking distance. Make sure you pull up. Make sure that you do your due diligence because rooms are going fast and they are limited this weekend. You understand? We have months in advance of preparation. Do not wait till the last minute to get your room. The Lord's 54th annual Passover, Saturday, April 1st, in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us there.
It's about power and the curse of the enemy.
Alright, Shalom. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander Jerry Yohana, starting out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Yeah, ISUPK is not affiliated with any other group. You understand? I'm priest and officer of the 5,000 Shalom Garbon Bunyamin, hold it down in the city of London, in the UK. And this is the Friday night Hebrew class, the Lashawan qadash, the holy tongue. Alright? We're going to start with the Hebrew alphabet. You understand? The ancient and the Assyrian. Alright. So that is your ancient Hebrew alphabet. Shalom, sister. So we have right. This is the ancient Hebrew alphabet right here. All right. So what I need you to do is just to write down on a piece of paper. Okay. If you need any help with, let me see better with this. Right. Anything you can't see, just let me know. All right. So let's see.
Shalom, Israel. And when I mean Israel, I'm talking about the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. The Lord's 54th annual Passover is going down again this year, sundown, April 1st at 500 South Salisbury Street in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Convention Center. It's got enough room for all of us. The Lord's 54th annual Passover. Last year, brothers and sisters showed up from all over the world, rocking ancient garments and glorious apparel in order to serve the Most High in Christ. Now, it's that time again. The man of General Yohana is putting out the decree for all brothers and sisters to show up. Sundown, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us at the Sheridan in Raleigh, the hotel right downtown. It's at 421 South Salisbury. The Passover is right up the block at the convention center, literally within walking distance. Make sure you pull up. Make sure that you do your due diligence because rooms are going fast and they are limited this weekend. You understand? We have months in advance of preparation. Do not wait till the last minute to get your room. The Lord's 54th annual Passover, Saturday, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Shalom. It's that time again, Israel. It's the Lord's 54th annual Passover in North Carolina.
Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what we came to do.
The ISUPK, under Commander General Yohana, will be hosting the Lord's 54th annual Passover in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Convention Center. This is something that you do not want to miss. Make sure that y'all bring the entire family. The Downtown Raleigh Convention Center. For Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Go to ISUPK.com to purchase your tickets today. $200 per every adult over the age of 17 years old.
The Lord's 54th annual Passover, April the 1st, is coming down to Raleigh, North Carolina. The man of your heart has done it again. You don't want to miss this. Pull yourself. Pull yourself.
All right. So we're just gonna go over it for those who may have been watching, and or those that may be new to the Hebrew class. Okay. We'll go over each character. You know what I mean? So we have A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Taza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Tha. Alright? That is your Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew. Okay? Now, we're gonna go through the we're gonna go through the what do you call it? Slovakia. We're gonna go through the Assyrian. Alright? That we're going through in a while. We're going through last couple of weeks. So yeah. Alright? We'll go through the Assyrian Hebrew, which is the modern Hebrew.
Slock.
Yes. So now, sis, you got everything down, right?
Yeah, I've got it all down. Slocky, I just wanted to ask, when
Mm.
we're doing the alphabet, is it right to left?
Come on. That's 100%. So all Hebrew is right to left. 100%. Yeah? Um
Con.
so we're gonna go through the Assyrian now. Have you got all the ancient down?
Con, I do.
Alright, if you could just show me what you got on your piece of paper or your board, if you could just. Alright. So like, if you just hold on to it just a minute. Okay. Alright, no sweat. I see you got it down. So what you wanna do is you wanna practice writing up the entire alphabet every week, at least once a week, because that's how you're gonna be able to remember each character and be familiar with all the characters. Yeah. So what we're gonna do now,
Con.
we're gonna go through the Assyrian, which is a more modern Hebrew. It's what the Hebrew you will see in books and online in the blue letter. You understand? Or in the Tanakh. I mean, to Tanakh today, you have the Assyrian rather than the ancient. You won't have the ancient in most books. All right. Okay. So same like before. Once I've completed this, just get it done and let's see.
Slocky, what did you say this was?
So this is the Assyrian. This is the more modern Assyrian Hebrew, right? It's the
Con, I do.
Hebrew that was it's the Hebrew that was it was it was made or established during the Assyrian captivity, and obviously the influence of the heathen's language and alphabet, and that's what's made
Con.
it change from what the ancient is. All right.
Con, thank Claude, sir.
All right. So let me know if you can see everything. Um.
Slucky, sir.
Mm. Go
You know
ahead.
with Slucky, you know with da and wa, similar.
So I can say again.
Slucky, you know with they similar.
Yes. So with the DAR, right, what you want to do is make sure that it's a straight corner, so it's a square, right? And with the raw, it's just a slight difference, but it's just round at the edge. You see,
Color on.
you pick it up over time, but that is the slight difference. A lot of people mix that up. So yeah, that's the difference. So with the raw, it's gonna be thin and comes round and then straight down, and then with the dark, it's just straight and straight. You know what I'm saying? So it's got a straight corner. Yeah.
Slucky, and you know with wa as well. WA wa. That one's similar to da as well.
Right. So with the wah, it's gonna be very distinct because okay, first, all right. So when you read it or you see it online or you see it on the computer, it will just be a line like this, right? Just be like that. So it won't have any. Um, it will just be straight like that, right? That's what
Color.
wow would look like. But it's distinctively smaller than the other characters, Dar and Ra. And then obviously when we write it, we just put a slight tail right here, so we know what it is, right? But of course, when you look at it in block letters online, if you go on Google or you change your keyboard on your phone or your computer, it will just be a straight line, but it won't be so it'll be clearly different from the dark basically. You understand? It'll just be a straight line and it'll be quite short. But I'm going to show you the characters that do change. So even the Wa always say the same, but there's another character which other characters that do change. So there's about four characters that do change when they're put at the end of a word. So I'm going to add that in afterwards. Yeah.
Corner on con. Thank quarter.
Shalom, Israel. And when I mean Israel, I'm talking about the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. The Lord's 54th annual Passover is going down again this year, sundown, April 1st at 500 South Salisbury Street in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Conventional Center. It's got enough room for all of us. The Lord's 54th annual Passover. Last year, brothers and sisters showed up from all over the world, rocking ancient garments and glorious apparel in order to serve the Most High in Christ. Now, it's that time again. The man of General Yohana is putting out the decree for all brothers and sisters to show up. Sundown, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us at the Sheridan in Raleigh, the hotel right downtown. It's at 420 North South Salisbury. The Passover is right up the block at the convention center, literally within walking distance. Make sure you pull up. Make sure that you do your due diligence because rooms are going fast and they are limited this weekend. You understand? We have months in advance of preparation. Do not wait till the last minute to get your room. The Lord's 54th annual Passover, Saturday, April 1st, in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us there.
that time again, Israel. It's the Lord's 54th annual Passover in North Carolina.
Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we came to do. Huh?
The ISUPK under Commander General Yohana will be hosting the Lord's 54th annual Passover in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Convention Center. This is something that you do not want to miss. Make sure that y'all bring the entire family. The Downtown Raleigh Convention Center. For Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Go to ISUPK.com to purchase your tickets today. $200 per every adult over the age of 17 years old.
The Lord's 54th annual Passover, April the 1st, is coming down to Raleigh, North Carolina. The man in your heart has done it again. You don't want to miss this. Pull yourself.
All right. So since you got that all down there,
Can't I do?
okay, no sweat. So what we're gonna do is gonna go through the characters that do change at the end of a word. We got Sister Diana. I'm not sure if she's in right now. Okay. All right, no sweat. All right. Okay. So now, okay, so we start with car. So now, at the end of the word, I'll put the original, how it would be normally, and I'll put how it would be at the end of the word at the top, right? So this is the car. Okay? So this character here, naturally is like this, the car, the KA, but at the end of a word, this is what you will find, right? This is the character that will morph at the end of a word. So Malak of Ka, which is like in the Lord's Prayer when you say thy kingdom come, the Ka at the end is the adjective. You understand? The possessive adjective. The Ka would say that it's your kingdom. Malakwaf means kingdom, and the Ka at the end will signify that it's your kingdom, it's possessive, right? But that's just one example. But this is how it would look in the Assyrian if the Ka is at the end of the word. Okay. What else we got? Ma. Ma. Alright. Okay. So that is the Ma, how it would normally look, and this is how it would look at the end of the word. So just basically like a slightly misshaped cube. Alright? That's exactly how the Ma would look at the end of the word, right? Ka, Ma, Na. Alright, the Na. Alright? So this is what I was referring to in that this is the Na and the original. Okay. So now, when people see this character, sometimes they may think it's the Wa, because that's how the Wa will appear when you're reading in block characters and so forth. But the difference you'll see is that one is at the end of a word, and two is going to be significantly longer than the rest of the characters. So even this, the Ka and the Na at the end, it'll be clearly you understand. I'll show you actually, but it'll be clearly longer than the other characters. All right, what else we got? Ma, Na, Pa.
Slucky, sir.
Yeah.
Slucky.
Go ahead.
What does Na translate to?
Okay, so the Na that's the character. You understand?
Gone.
So okay, so as in these are the characters, how they're formed. So like in the English, you would have A, B, C, right?
Gone.
Well, these characters they only have specific sounds, right? As we put them in English, how we would pronounce them. But like for example, you've seen this character, right? This character here. What's that character? Right here.
Slucky, I don't know off by heart.
Oh no, sweat.
Is that one car?
That's correct. But you see, this is also Ka. So the difference here is that this is the CH. So we pronounce it Ka rather than Ka. So it's a slight difference, just like how you mentioned about the Da and the Ra. There's a slight difference, but that slight difference is the language. You know what I mean? So that's
Slucky,
the
so
Ka.
that one's car, not that one's car, not car.
Right. So it's Ka, right? CHAA, right? CHAA, right? That's how that one would pronounce. So when you see a name like I'm sure you heard of Captain Katazar, the C, H, and A at the beginning of his name, and it's written in English, it's one character. You understand? And then it will
Car.
be the Tazar. Right? That's Captain Katazar's name, right? It's two characters. But obviously in
Car.
English, it's so many letters, so many characters. You understand? But that's
Yeah.
all two characters. Katazar. That's it. Katazar. But in English, it seems like a
Oh.
very long name. So this is just how we would explain how you pronounce each character.
Hold on, car.
Okay. So that's what we're going to go through today. We're not going to go through much. Well, to go through the fundamentals. Um. So yeah. So where was we? Ka, na, na, sa, tazar. All right. So here we go. The tazar would also change. All right. And the particle. Okay. That's the final character at the end. It's the pa. So at the top again is the how it would change to at the end of a word, and at the bottom is how it would look originally in the alphabet if it's not at the end of a word. Okay. So just take the time to get that down, and then we'll move on from there. Diana, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So Lord says, okay, what it is, we're going over the Assyrian today. I'm not sure how much you saw on the class. Do you have a copy of the Assyrian Hebrew alphabet, or only the ancient?
No.
Okay, no sweat. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share it on the screen if I can. Let me see. Alright. That's gonna be the last, but what we'll do, because you jumped in a little bit later, we would we'll just scrap that, but just get this down from what you can see on the board so far. So get that down and just title it as at the end of a word, these characters change in the Assyrian Hebrew alphabet or modern Hebrew alphabet, yeah? And then next week we will go over it again. It's new, we haven't gone over it with you guys. So so just get what you got that was on the board right now. Let me know once you guys are done. And again, we're just gonna recap some things and we're gonna go over some basics.
So, okay, so the
You
you're
go
saying
ahead.
the top is modern, the one that we will see in the alphabet, and the bottom is the original. Is the other way around?
Okay, so let me see. So okay, the Hebrew is all the Assyrian Hebrew alphabet. But what it is, these characters on the board right now, they will change. So if you look at your notes, when you wrote down the alphabet, all of these were how you wrote them down, right? But what I'm saying is at the end of a word,
Con.
when these characters are put at the end of a word, this is what they will change to. You understand?
Oh, con. Understand.
Right. So this is what they will change to at the end of the word.
Shalom, Israel. And when I mean Israel, I'm talking about the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. The Lord's 54th annual Passover is going down again this year, sundown, April 1st at 500 South Salisbury Street in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Convention Center. It's got enough room for all of us. The Lord's 54th annual Passover. Last year, brothers and sisters showed up from all over the world, rocking ancient garments and glorious apparel in order to serve the Most High in Christ. Now it's that time again. Commander General Yohana's putting out the decree for all brothers and sisters to show up. Sundown, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us at the Sheridan in Raleigh, the hotel right downtown. It's at 421 South Salisbury. The Passover is right up the block at the convention center, literally within walking distance. Make sure you pull up. Make sure that you do your due diligence because rooms are going fast and they are limited this weekend. You understand? We have months in advance of preparation. Do not wait till the last minute to get your room. The Lord's 54th annual Passover, Saturday, April 1st, in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us there.
Okay. Diana, you got it all down?
No.
Okay, let me know once you've completed, yeah?
Shalom. It's that time again, Israel. It's the Lord's 54th annual Passover in North Carolina.
Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we came to do.
The ISUPK under Commander General Yohana will be hosting the Lord's 50.
Yeah.
All completed it, yeah? Alright, no sweat. So now, what we're gonna do is, Diana, if you could just go back through your notes and the last class we did, if you could just tell us some of the words that we went through. So we'll go through some basic Hebrew words. Alright.
Lucky, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
So am I right in saying that these sounds we put together to make words?
Right. So okay. So yeah, those characters at the end of a word, that's how they will change. So when you read the word, it will look like that. So it will change how it looks. Um, but yeah, definitely keep these notes, and every week we'll keep on pushing because we've been going over the ancient, but we'll start in putting in the Syrian, which is the more modern, because we need both. And what I'm gonna do is today, when we go through these words, I'm just gonna go through them in the ancient. So when you look at the words, you can use the Radio check. Okay, good. All right, we're back. Okay, so yeah. So Diana, if you could just give us some, just read through some of the words that you went through. Oh, you're muted. You're muted, Diana.
Abba.
Okay, so
Abba.
Abba. So one second. So we'll take it one step at a time. So first one is Abba. All right. And what does that word mean, Diana?
Father.
That's correct. That means father. All right. Okay. Abba. All right. And I'm gonna write in the ancient so you can see. All right. Now, okay, Diana, can you tell us what these symbols here mean underneath the characters, if you remember?
I can't remember.
Okay, no sweat. What it is, these symbols here are the connectors, and this will tell you how in the ancient Hebrew how to pronounce these words. Sorry, it's like these characters. Okay, and we have R and we have Ba. These characters will let us know that we pronounce them singularly. All right, so it'll be R Ba as you see it, of course. Now, if it was like this, we could just change. If it was like this, how would you pronounce this then? Um, Aisha or Diana, any one of you can give it a go. How would you pronounce this word if it's clear together?
So like, could it be the one on the right is first?
Car. Yeah.
So it would
Okay.
be
What?
Baha.
Right. So what it will be up. What I mean to show you is how you pronounce it. So when it's this connector here, that means that these characters will be pronounced together. So it'll be up. That will be up, which means I believe that means fruit. Right? That means fruit up. Okay? But when it's singular, it'll be abba because both characters are pronounced singularly. You understand? But remember, it's always right to left. So whenever reading the Hebrew, is right to left. So it's abba, abba. Okay? So just remember again, these characters, and you should write this down as well, Diana, just so you can remember. These characters will say that this is pronounced singular, so it's ba. And if it's connected, it means you pronounce it together. So this obviously from right to left, it will be ab, which means fruit. Okay. What's the next? Well, let me know when you're ready. But what's the next word you have, Diana?
Amma.
Ama. So the next word is ama, which means Diana.
Mother.
That's correct. Okay. This means mother. All right. Ama. Okay. Ama. All right. So there you can see the AH is the R and the MA is the Ma. All right. That's two characters. Ama. Next word.
Ak.
Say it again, Bob Shaw.
Ak.
Oh, Ak. That's correct. Yes. So that is brother. Ak. Alright. Alright. Brother. So you see here, it is Ak. Ak. Okay. And this connected together. So it's not a car, but it's Ak. Alright. Okay. What's the next word you have, Diana?
Akwath.
That's correct. Aqua, which means sister. Okay. So we have Aquaf, Akwaf. Alright. Both these four characters are connected together when you're reading it. So you have the wa and the fa and the r and the ka. Alright. Akwaf. That means sister, singular, as in one sister. So just get these all down. Just basic Hebrew words. Obviously, I know Diana, you have them down. We're gonna, let's see. Okay, what's the next word?
Ayash.
Ayash. And what does that mean?
Man.
That's correct. Okay. Ayash. Okay, so just again notice the connectors at the bottom. So we have Ah Yash, Ya and the Shah, which makes Yash, and the Ah Yash, which means man. Alright, so get these down. Obviously, if you haven't done already, you know, take it in. Oh yeah, also add the connectors if you don't have them written down, and write down what they're there for.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
How that's got like two different connectors. Is that
Right.
how would you do that? Sorry, so
Okay, so you're talking about aquas, yeah? This word here, sister. Alright, so it means aquas. So
sorry,
what it is, oh, down here?
yes, lucky it's delayed. My internet's playing up, so that the voice is delayed.
Okay, that's no sweat. So which word was it? This one right here, right?
Dash, yeah.
Ayash, yes. What was the question?
Can't I was just saying, there's two different connectors. Like,
Yes.
am I getting?
Okay, there are two different connectors. So we have this is the singular connector, and this is actually the connector itself. Um, this one will signify that this character here is pronounced singular by itself, and this will
Can't.
indicate that the ya and the sha are together. You understand?
Can't.
Okay, no sweat.
The water.
Okay. Okay, so let me know once you guys have got this all down, or you've written down anything, and then we'll move forward. Um, Diana, do you remember the sisters' Hebrew salute? If not, well, we're gonna go for it today anyway, so don't feel no way. We're gonna go for it, okay?
I think I
After
have
this,
it written down.
okay. Yeah, while we wait, you can just read through that, and then I'm gonna get on the board in a minute. Aisha, have you completed this? Yeah, you got this all down?
Gonna do.
Okay, no sweat. So we'll move forward then. I know, Diana, you've got this written down. So these are just some basic Hebrew words. Every week we'll add or go over another set of words. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to get Diana. Let's see. Okay, you got it written down, but let's see what. Let's read the first line of the salute. So how's it go, Diana? What's this word right here? Oh, you're muted. You're muted. I didn't hear anything. So okay. All right. Aisha, can you want to give this a go?
Suck, is this the greeting that we do?
Come on, that's it. This is the sisters Hebrew salute,
Oh,
right?
uh,
So
I'm just assuming that one would be Yahweh.
that's correct. Okay. So we'll just go through it step by step. That's the Lord's name, Yahweh, the Most High, right? Yah-ha-wah. So I'm just going through how you would pronounce it. All right. Obviously, each character has got the symbol of how it connects on how you pronounce it. Yah, how, and then these two are connected together. You have wa here, but if you didn't know what it was, but of course knowing the salute, just so you know, the wa here is connected to the ha. When you do see that, do not. Most people will say waha, but it's not that. What it is it's just simply wa, but it's just dragged out. So if the ha was not there, it would just say Yahweh. But it's Yahweh because of the ha at the end carrying the wa. You understand? So I'm right
Okay, so
out.
it's
Yeah, go ahead.
like it's not Yahweh, it's Yahweh.
Well, yeah. It okay, we understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying in reference to
Okay.
what the connecting characters mean when you pronounce it. Because a lot of people will see these characters and maybe remember the character and they might pronounce the ha in its singular form, which is just ha. You know what I mean? So instead of because it literally direct, if it was about the ha here, let me show you, it will literally be Yahweh. Yahweh. It's now we understand it as the same name, but clearly there's a distinct difference because it's Yahweh, rather than Yahweh. Okay? So yeah, like you said, the ha will just carry it forth. And this is all just going into how you pronounce it when you're reading it. You understand? So when you see the connectors, you will know, okay, I don't pronounce the ha by itself. I don't say Yahweh ha. I'll say Yahweh. You understand? So all right. Okay. And the next word from here,
Call myself, sorry.
yeah, God,
Uh, Shema.
that's correct. Shamar, which means to watch. Okay. Okay. All right. And the last one here at the end,
Shema Isle thought, or is it Isle? You know, we got the IL.
that's correct. That's correct. It's aisle. All right. Which you know, which means over, to watch over. All right. Okay. And the far, you said it. What does it mean?
Watch over thee.
Okay, well, close, but this is for you. This is singular, so well, yeah, you, thee, it's the same word actually. So yeah, Yahweh watch over thee for you. So
Cool.
you, okay, and Diana, so you can go through the last of it. So what's this word, Diana? Oh, you're muted if you are speaking. Diana?
Is it by Hashem?
That's correct. Ba Hashem. What does that mean, Diana?
In the name?
That's correct. In the name. That's correct. So, so Ba meaning in, Ha is the, Shum is name. Okay, now in Hebrew there is no, you wouldn't really find of. If you do find it, it's very rare because Hebrew is very direct. So really it would say Yahweh Shema Al Athar in the name Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's the last name here, Yahweh Shai, which is Jesus or Joshua. If it's directly translated from the Hebrew, it will be Joshua. All right. Okay. So it's Yahweh Shema Al Athar by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. So Diana, if you could say the salute, let's see you say it all together.
Hold on a second.
No sweat.
Yahweh Shema Ayo Asa Hashem
Mm-hmm.
Yahushai.
That's correct. Solid. All right. So at the end of the class, when I salute you, this is what you should say back to me. All right. When after I do the announcements, I'll salute the brothers, and then I'll salute the sisters, and then you'll salute me back saying this. Okay. But how would I say? How would I respond to you guys now? To both, there's two of you here. How would I speak to or say this to multiple sisters? Any of you can give it a go. What would change? Oh yeah, Diana, you check your notes as well. Should be on there from before. Let's not. So what
Would it
word?
be
So like I say that again, you cut out a little bit.
Lucky? Sorry. So would it be from you to thee?
No. Okay, so D. Okay, yeah. So D is talking about multiple people. Yes, but we want to know here is a thou is you or thou, right? Which is you. And to get it to D, what would be the plural of a thou? Let's see if Diana's got it. If not, we'll just get there. Okay. Okay. So what it is, I'll just tell you. It is so a thar is of course singular to both brothers and sisters. All right. So when you say this to me as a singular person, you could say a thar, a thar. If you're saying it to your fellow sister, you could say a thar because one sister. But if it's multiple brothers or multiple sisters, right? For multiple sisters, because I would say to you two, or to you all, right? I would say a thun, right? So I'm adding the na in there. See that? So it'll be a thun because that's plural. So that will be you all feminine. This is the feminine way of saying it. So it'll be the na. Okay. So right in brackets. All right. Feminine. All right. So that will be you all towards multiple sisters. So I would say how Shema al thun by Shemi al Shah. So I'm saying
Con,
all you sisters. That's what I'm saying. For the Most High to watch over you all. All right.
con.
So just get that down. And then for the brothers, it will be the ma. It's masculine, so it'll be ma. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Okay. And of course, for the brothers, it will change to a ma, looking like this, so you guys can see. Alright. A thumb will be multiple brothers. Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna just go over some numbers. We'll go from 1 to 5. We're not gonna go through too much today. We're just gonna stick to the basics. All right. So, any questions? No. All right, no, sir. So now, Okay. Okay. So, Diana, can you tell me what is 1 to 5 in the Hebrew? Kishar?
Uh, Akkad,
That's correct. Card.
Shanya,
Mm-hmm.
Shalash,
Mm-hmm.
Alabai,
Mm-hmm.
Kamash,
That's correct. That's 1 to 5 in the Hebrew. Solid. All right. Now I know we can go further. Let's see what I can get. All right. Arabai. And Kamash. All right. Shania. Shalash. Arabai. And Kamash. All right. So Card, Shania, Shalash, Arabai, and Kamash. Diana, do you know what number? How would you say 31 in Hebrew?
Can you repeat that, please?
Okay, so we've gone through 1 to 25, I believe. I think we've gone to 30, but I'm not quite sure. If you could just see if you know what would 31 be. Or maybe we haven't gone that far yet. So
I don't know what 31 is.
okay, no sweat. What about 25?
Qadash Aishalayam.
That's correct. Kamash Asharayim. Solid. Okay. So that's where we went last time. Okay, so what we're going to do next week is we are going to, Lord allow, we're going to go to the 30s. So we're going to go to the 30s next week. But what we will do is we'll go through the 20s and then we'll get to the 30s. So we'll go through that early in the class next week. All right, so, okay.
Come on, it's that time again, Israel. It's the Lord's 54th annual Passover in North Carolina.
Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we came to do.
The ISUPK, under Commander General Yohana, will be hosting the Lord's 54th annual Passover in Raleigh, North Carolina, at the Downtown Convention Center. This is something that you do not want to miss. Make sure that y'all bring the entire family. The Downtown Raleigh Convention Center. For Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Go to ISUPK.com to purchase your tickets today. $200 per every adult over the age of 17 years old.
The Lord's 54th annual Passover, April 1st, is coming down to Raleigh, North Carolina. Commander General Yohana has done it again. You don't want to miss that. Booyah!
Okay, so that's going to conclude this week's class. All right, so clap it up. You understand? Okay, so next week we'll be able to move forward and get some more done. But we are starting to go into the Assyrian now. So we have definitely, you know what I mean, going through the ancient a whole lot. So we're going to be really getting into the Assyrian as well. And just getting used to using both the alphabet. All right. All right. So this is the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK. Started out 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command and Jerry Hunter. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister enter to the school, they're offense for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They had to ship themselves to the world. If you need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if brother and sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother and sister. There is another 6-month period where brother and sister will court each other. After that 6-month period, brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10, means 10% of the Hebrew, Ma'ashra. 10% of every penny or any increase the Lord gives you. Gifts to the treasury department or teacher, priest fund not mandatory. Upcoming holy convocations will be on the 5th and the 6th of March, which I believe will be the Purim. All right, contact the school for any more further information. Any brother in the school want to be a trooper, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, the courtesy salute. I Majum Shabbat, I Majum Barak, Yahweh Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakathon to the brothers, Yahweh Shema Alathon Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai to the sisters. So, Yajam Matah, class dismissed. All right. So solid job today, sisters. All right. Shalom.
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 Shalom.